Mai sat alone in the silent apartment, the echo of her argument with Hung that morning still hanging in the air. He was a photographer, and his work often swept him away, causing the distance between them to grow. That morning, he had once again canceled an important dinner with her family for an unexpected photo shoot. Mai couldn't hold back her disappointment, and their conversation had ended with harsh words before he rushed off. To chase away the emptiness, Mai turned on the TV to watch the news. A breaking story flashed on the screen, a devastating multi-car pileup on the highway leading out of the city, the very same route Hung had to take for his shoot. Mai's heart began to pound. She held her breath as she watched, trying to call Hung, but his phone went straight to voicemail. As the camera panned across the wreckage, an image made Mai's world collapse. Amidst the debris, the camera zoomed in on a familiar object, a camera strap made of brocade fabric. It was the one-of-a-kind strap she had meticulously embroidered for him on their anniversary. It was unmistakable. In that instant, Mai's mind went blank. It had to be him. He was in one of those cars. Grief and regret crashed over her like a tidal wave. The morning's argument, her resentful words, they all came rushing back, stabbing at her heart. If only she could have told him she loved him instead of being angry. If only she could have held him one last time. But it was all too late. She collapsed onto the floor, tears streaming down her face. She had lost him forever. Just as she was drowning in despair, the familiar jingle of keys sounded at the door. The door opened. Hung walked in, looking a little tired but completely unharmed. He was surprised to see Mai sobbing uncontrollably. "What's wrong? What happened?" Stunned, Mai stammered and pointed at the TV. "The strap. On the TV. I thought you." Hung followed her gaze and then let out a sound of realization. "Oh, that. I was in such a rush this morning, I must have dropped it in the parking lot. I was planning to look for it when I got back. Someone must have picked it up and unfortunately been in the accident. How tragic. Oh, and my shoot was canceled at the last minute because of bad weather, so I came home early." Mai stood frozen for a few seconds as her brain processed the information. He was here. He was safe. An immense wave of relief washed over her, and she rushed to him, hugging him tightly as if she feared he might disappear again. The argument, the anger from that morning, suddenly felt so small and meaningless compared to the fear of having lost him forever. Call to action. Mai and Hung's story is a reminder that sometimes a small misunderstanding can push us to the brink of despair. Life is too short and fragile to be wasted on needless anger. If this story touched your heart, please help us spread this message of appreciation and love. Please give this video a like, share it with those you cherish, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to hear more meaningful life stories. Thank you so much.